Well, as we said in the little clip before we started the show that was supposed to air last night, some things came up and there was some things thrown all over the place as far as what we've been talking about, Cyberpunk 2077. And some new info and some things, additional things came out. This is going to be a bit of a mixture of everything on this edition. This is on top of from the previous episode that we put up. And I do apologize that it was supposed to air last night and everything like that, but we had to pull it because we didn't know what was going on. There was so many things going on. But before we start this edition, subscribe, like, support, share. Very important on there. Please help us help every other YouTuber out there, because basically it's very important. You know, we're here day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, bringing you new and interesting programming, shows, news events, live events. And basically, you know, there are those who just want to wipe us out of YouTube. They just don't want us to exist anymore because they are not doing their job, and they're just criticizing what we're saying, and they don't want you to hear what we're saying and what we're talking about on there. And just like what's been going on with Cyberpunk 2077, they just want to criticize it, throw their spin in their situation, and that's not good. It's good to hear both sides of the story and to get that consensus right down the middle and understand and come to an understanding of everything that's thrown out at you. This is information, and there are those who just want to censor that information, and that's why it's important. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it with many people, and of course, if you're able to, if you're financially stable enough to basically buy a t-shirt from us or a product, or maybe go over to Streamlabs or BitChute and donate to us there. And basically, those donations go right back into the show. Big things are coming. We're working on it on that. You see a lot of other YouTubers. I mean, there could be a big interview coming, and we're going to discuss this in another show. William Shatner, might get interviewed by Doomcock and Midnight's Edge. I mean, there's something being worked with Ethan Van Sciver. There was a whole big thing, and we'll discuss that on another episode. These are big things that are coming, and it's not only from this network. A lot of other YouTubers, creators, they're doing a lot to bring you entertainment and also information and news. So let's get started with this. We talked before how that that there's so many criticism. Your rock paper shotgun has been like slamming, and they're double downing on Twitter and all that, talking about how bad Cyberpunk 2077 is and it's racist and stuff like that. And I realize that you develop a story, you can't brush over and just make it sound like Little House on the Prairie. There are things that are going to be in the storyline, and it's a story. And you can't take the words or names of groups and stuff like that and just say, "Oh my God, look at what they call them," and not realize you haven't seen the whole game. All you've seen is a piece. Number one. Number two, the man who created it said, "Look, this is what it is. Take it for this, wording the way it is. If animals, I deem it as strength that, these guys, this particular gang is jacking themselves up. I mean, and you're saying like, well, it's all racist, it's all that, but it's a mixed gang. The leader is like this big Sasquatch woman who's white and all that. This is a cyberpunk world where basically people are adapting and changing and stuff like that. And there's some pictures I want to show you that's going to come up in a minute here, and it show you the way their world is. And they're real cool posters. Let me tell you something. I want a couple of these posters in my room. But nonetheless, when you're talking about elements in a story, everything is not all sunshine and flowers and all that. This is a dystopian future, and things are not all happy and cheery, and Brady Bunch type 30-minute answers to life's questions. Life is life, and no matter how you think of it, what it is, it's always going to be in front of you. And if you criticize every story, every video game, every anime or cartoon or TV series, just for saying things that do happen, you're not going to get anywhere in life. And it's really ridiculous on how a lot of this mainstream media just want to pound and pound. You know what you're doing? You're just adding more toward it, that basically more people want to see this, and it's going to be great. And here's one proof that it's going on. Basically, there was an announcement given out, and I'm trying to find out. It was yesterday, and this is why there was so much that was going on. There was a major announcement through Cyberpunk that they're basically the PC version will get standard and collector's edition. They were talking mostly on the consoles, and basically it went live today. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific, and it should be on live now. And from what I'm understanding, it's selling out everywhere. The special editions are just going on, and right now at the moment, the company is not doing any refills or anything at the moment. Are they possibly going to do it? It's up to them. But right now, inventory is pre-order inventories are going quick, showing how popular this game, and this proves, when you're building a game like this, and basically the fans are seeing that it is a good concept for the game. It's something that so far looks really, really good. The concept comes from a guy that, people, liked his stuff before. And this is, if this works out the way, it's being explained and stuff like that, this is going to show the other companies, look at this. This is a great game. This hits the PC users. This hits the console users. They love it. They're going out and spending money on it. They also mentioned, there are going to be any DLCs. From what I understand, the game is going to be complete when it comes. Are there going to be sort of add-on packs? Maybe that's a possibility. Add-on stories to it. But supposedly you're getting it complete, beginning to end. And like I said, it's getting a high demand online. From what I've seen on Twitter, that people are just saying that, oh my God, it's sold out overseas. It's sold out in places in the U.S. And they do say there is no restock planned at the moment. So that's a good thing that when you can see a sellout on a pre-orders like this. But the other thing, going back to characters in the way characters are portrayed in this series, and you could see there is a great. This was on Reddit. And it looks really, really good. These are 4 posters that came out. And from what you can see, there depicts 4 different groups. The way life is in this city. And you can see from here, you got necessity over style, which is basically, what do you call the low end, the poor people, that lived on, the people that lived in hard in the city. Then you get the style over substance, which in a way you could say it's like the middle class. You get the hacker types and stuff like that. Then you have substance over style, which that would be portrayed as the corporate end, or corporate and militia, depending on how you want to put it. And then style and substance, and that the style and substance is rich, the rich on there. And the thing is, look at the cars, and the last one is a I think that's a Bugatti. Is there going to be Bugattis in this game? I would love that. I would love to drive a Bugatti in a video game. That would be cool. I don't know if there's licensing behind that. I don't know if exactly that is a Bugatti. It looks like one. It looks like one of their concept ones, but it looks really, really cool. And that it would be nice if they have that on, because I know there are certain things. I think they said you can't drive the air vehicles or the boats and stuff like that, but there are water missions and stuff like, many different missions and stuff like that you're able to do certain things, and there are other things you can't do. But maybe that'll be the add-ons that you'll be able to do. Like that you had on Battlefield, where you had a complete ocean warfare match or something like that to the nature. But you see these pictures and you see the reflection of what some of the characters in this world are going to be like. And when you hear the criticism from people like Rock Paper Shotgun, and you have to push that away and say that's not, it. Like I said, this is a story. Are there life issues in the story? Yes, there is. It is. It's a hard place to live. There are many people that you can't trust. They're going to stab you in the back. Even there's a possibility the Keanu Reeves character may not have the same alignment as you, from what I understand. It depends on how you play the game. And you have many different elements that you can change the level. I mean, like I said, the closest thing is like Witcher. And a lot of people loved Witcher, the way Witcher went. So, comment below. Tell me how you feel about this. Tell me how, hey, you're glad they gave love to the PC users. That's going to be major, major, major. So, this is coming out next year, around spring. Are you really hyped with the more information they're giving out? I know after PAX West, I think there's going to be a bigger push, because I know they're going to be showing a lot at PAX West. And I guess we're going to be able to see more gameplay or more demo. I'm hoping they put out a demo for, online to try, because I would love to try this. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to E3, but it would be nice to try this. So, until I think we got one more today, I hope we were able to squeeze the one more in today. Don't forget, we're also on mindsandgab.com. Subscribe, like, support, share, and we'll see you a little bit later.